That's one of the things that I struggle with is the balance of it. It's like if I don't do enough off of the field, then I just drive myself crazy thinking about baseball nonstop, right? It's my mind runs
Yeah.
and runs and I overanalyze everything. So I have to have something else I'm doing. But the way my personality is, I get obsessive with things. So when I start doing something else, like I will do that all day. Like I will wake
Yeah.
up at 10:30 in the morning and I will start working and I'll look up. It'll be 2 o'clock in the morning and I'll be, oh, I probably should get some sleep. But that's obviously not optimal for athletics. So trying to find that balance between the two is it's a constant balancing act, you know. And this time period with coronavirus has been interesting for me because I feel way more stressed during the off season than I do on season. On season, you have built-in rest periods for at least for us. You know, you're on a plane for 3 hours, and while it's not the best rest situation, like you can't really do anything. You don't have cell service, you don't have internet, and so you're sitting there like, okay, let me talk to my teammates, and you get that kind of recovery time. Then you get to the hotel and you fall asleep. So then you have 10 hours or whatever of kind of recovery time. In the off season, it's like I'm living at home, so I go work out for 3 or 4 hours a day, throw, train, all that, and I come home and there's no one there stopping me from staying up till 3, 4, 5 in the morning if I don't
Yeah.
have hard limits on myself. So pretty pretty familiar with
I
that whole
felt
grind.
that way too. I mean, even when I was building other businesses that weren't as intense, but when I was playing in the other league previously, and I had this same experience in the PLL in our inaugural season, is I was wondering how it was going to be for me on game day. In other words, like would I step up on the field and see, something going on with the LED boards around sponsorships that I worked on a deal with, or, something in the stands are taking place, or, all these different things that go on to putting a production and event on. Would that be
Yep.
distracting for me? But it wasn't. And, something about being in season is actually a lot less stressful minding the wins and losses than being in the off season. The off season, our distractions carry on just like every human. But when you're a professional athlete in season, day before game comes, like my mind almost shuts all the other shit out.
Mm-hmm.
It happens on its own. And like, my brother was always worried about me even last year, like, where's his head going to be at? I was like, didn't even have to think about it. Like pregame nap, I'm ready to rock. And it's just what's special about sports.
I don't think you get to the level of being a professional athlete without having some ability to do that, right? Because you have,
Yeah.
like you mentioned, there's distractions and everything. You got family, you got relationships, you got friends, you got, what business, whatever it is that you're into, and but you have to find a way that when you step on the field, that you lock in. Otherwise, you never make it.
Yeah.
So it's a really unique property that I didn't really realize that I had. I mean, I knew I always went to baseball as kind of a respite. If things were going bad, I would go train or something because that's what I got away to. But with all the stuff going on, you step on the field, the adrenaline takes over, and you just don't even realize, you don't remember anything until
Yeah.
after the game. And then it all hits you again.